Stunt Driver. This was an old DOS game from 1990 that we used to play on our old 486.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
There is a bit of copy protection at the beginning of the game. Get it wrong twice, it's Merry Christmas, Welcome to DOS. I always thought that was pretty funny. The premise of the game is that you're a Hollywood stunt driver who must drive around various tracks littered with a wide assortment of obstacles. I always choose Expert, the hardest difficulty, and also select driving opponents, just to spice it up a bit. You get a Porsche 911, Camaro, and a VW Beetle. There are 5 main courses you can choose from, and you can have an unlimited amount of custom tracks. But no matter what track you choose, they all begin the same. They all begin with this huge demolition derby. It's so annoying. Why does everyone crash at the beginning? Anyway, what I tend to do is just hang back, wait for this big crash to happen, and absolutely nail it. I know this game doesn't look like much, but it was the beginning of 3D racing games. And you need to consider we went from Rad Racer on the Nintendo to this. The controls, very simple, just 4 buttons. Well, actually there's F keys as well if you want to change the view. There's even a view mode where you can take control of your car from a helicopter. I'm not sure why you'd ever want to do this, but it's a pretty cool idea. You're right, it's very primitive, but I have an absolute blast driving around all the tracks and pushing my car to the limit, and beyond in many cases, leading to a huge crash. Like this loop-de-loop hazard, look at all those flames, that's awesome! I also like to push hard in the corners, that is until I've gone past the limits of traction, and crash and burn way off in the distance. There are a couple cool options in this game. You can change the background, I still prefer the default forest, and what's really interesting is you can play this head-to-head over a modem or a serial cable. How cool is that back in 1990? The 2 things that makes this game great is 1, the ability to make your own tracks, and 2, VCR replays. Mind you, kids these days probably don't even know what a VCR is. Shall we go ask my kids? Come on.
What is this?
What is it?
What is it? Do you recognize this? Do you know what it is? No idea.
What is it?
Can you push that button?
Oh, you press it.
What? It's got eject.
Yeah, eject.
This one.
Yeah. What is it? What does it do?
It's got a bunch of drinks inside it.
What do you think this does? Do you know what it's called?
What is it called?
It's called a VCR.
Well, it does kind of say how not like. Oh, it's like a cooking thing.
Cooking thing?
It says
No.
time it on off.
No, it's not a cooker. That's how you turn the machine on. It's not plugged in. But you put tapes in there. Yeah, and then you push it down. There. And then you push play and then you can watch a movie. That's how you used to watch movies.
So what I like to do is make a track with a long run up to a big obstacle, and then taking that at full speed. So what I'm going to do is make a track with a raising bridge, and this will make a huge jump. Let's play this thing. Oh my goodness, get out of the way. Ah, my car is getting absolutely totaled here. Where did you get your driving license from? A cereal box? If you take too much damage, the game slows down your top speed, which is exactly what we don't want. However, there's one good thing. You can repair your car at this blue building. Take that, 911. Okay, we're repairing now. Guy kicking the rear tire, and another one hitting the engine block with a hammer. Quite clearly, none of the programmers have ever owned a car. Okay, guy gets trapped under the hood, and it's time to go. How long is his arm? Right, I'm going for it. Ah! Get out of the way! Jeez. Okay, attempt number 2. To be fair, smashing an opponent into the water is very satisfying. I just gotta see the replay of this. Right, no messing around this time. Okay, we're on the straightaway. Let's punch it. Here it is. Whoa! Look at that! That's a great crash! You can't say this game doesn't have charm. Let's have a look at the replay. At the beginning, look at the Porsche. It just jumps towards you. No wonder there's so many crashes at the beginning. Okay, we're coming up to the jump. Oh! That's amazing! The last thing I want to show you is the corkscrew jump from James Bond, Man with a Golden Gun. You might remember it from there. Same principle, long straight, then hit the obstacles. Let's have a look. Okay, that wasn't as great as I was hoping, but at least you get to see a nice shark. If you get really bored, you can make an overly complicated track that probably you or none of the CPU players can ever survive. Anyway, I don't know if this game was popular back in the day, no idea, but I hope you enjoyed this. See you next time.